everyone, chemo number 13 coming through with the one do. I am here at the hospital and today my chemo started off really wonky. Um, the nurse, we finally got some port needles, yay, but they're the wrong size. They're a little too big, like the needle itself is too big. Boo. And I find like when I get that needle, it hurts a little bit more than the regular one, even though they all hurt relatively the same. But today, the nurse did what she did. She put in the needle, got a little flashback for blood because I always check for that, and they do the saline flush. After a while, like maybe an hour in, I was just like, why is this still hurting? Like my chest was hurting and I could feel the fluid. I'm like, this is hurting. I don't understand why. I ended up touching my chest like this and I realized it was swollen. So the fluid from the saline that is going into my port was actually filling up in my chest cavity as opposed to going into my bloodstream directly. So I had to call her and let her know what was going on, and they pulled out the needle and it was completely swollen. So they had to let it sit for a little bit and then reinsert a new needle to test the to make sure that it was in the right place, because it seems like it was in the right place and then it got dislodged somehow. So it was interesting. First time that has ever happened to me. But I thank God for the opportunity to be here, to know that something is not right. And, you know, she's like, why didn't you tell me sooner? And I was just like, I thought it would go away. But then when I touched myself and I realized right there was swollen and the fluid was going and pooling in underneath my skin, I'm like, that's not right. So we got it resituated, all set up in the right place. And now we're good to go. And I'm having my chemotherapy now. So we thank God for that. So we thank God for, pain receptors to know that something is wrong. Because imagine if my pain receptors were off, it would have gone straight underneath my skin. And who knows what would have happened or what could have happened if they had started the chemo already, which they hadn't. But we thank God for catching these things early. And, when something doesn't feel right and it is uncomfortable, make sure that you say something. Speak up, speak out, and have your voice heard so that the situation can be rectified before there is a real problem. So that's all I wanted to say for today. I hope that you're having a wonderful, God-filled, God-blessed day. And know that you are loved, called, and chosen by the Most High, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. And I just want to love upon you as He loves upon me. So we give all honor and glory to Jehovah, the great King of Kings and Lord of Lords. And we thank Him for creating these vessels, these bodies that, have pain receptors and indicators when something is amiss. So feel encouraged. God bless. I love you all. Peace.